happy Tuesday, and
Welcome back. Ooh.
Nice.
Jinx, now we can't talk for the rest of we just have to sit here in silence.
I don't think that will go well.
Probably not.
We'll mime it.
That wouldn't go well either.
No.
No.
It's a bad idea. We'll talk. We'll just talk. We'll talk for you.
Okay.
We are back with our final video for our blog tips series.
Yes.
So we're excited to share with you this last final step of getting your blog out there for people.
Right.
And it's uploading it.
It's actually getting it out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if it's sitting on your desktop in a Word document, nobody's going to see it except for you.
And that person that you get the random email from that claims that they've hacked your entire computer and are going to send stuff to everyone in your contact list. That person also, I guess.
You know what? Next time that person emails you, ask them what your last blog was about. No.
There you go.
Getting it uploaded to your website. Now, we mostly do WordPress here, so we'll probably talk more to that than anything else.
Right.
But this goes for pretty much any blog platform you can upload it on. But you want to get it out there, and blogs typically exist on your website. So, get it up. Get it up to your website in the get it up in the blog section of your website. You're going to want to have categories so that people can find the different topics that you're blogging on. You're going to want to have tags so that people can click on the end of it and say, ooh, this blog talked about marketing. I want to see more blogs about marketing.
Right. And categories would work the same way.
Yes.
You'll default probably to uncategorized.
Yep, or all blogs.
Right.
Yep.
So you can easily create, I don't think I've had a problem creating categories in any blog platform that I've used. You can easily create whatever content or categories that you would, I don't even know how to say that you would like. So it can be tailored to your business. It does not have to be stock names. So I think in a previous video we talked about a hairdresser writing blogs.
Yeah.
So you could have a category that was, fashion and makeup tips. And I'm just going to repeat everything Lacey says. And, most popular haircuts right now. All of those things so that they're all filter into your blog, but then they're categorized also.
Yes. So you got your categories, you got your tags. It's just good practice to just check that blog out one more time as you're uploading it. Read through it one more time, make sure everything reads well. You don't have any misspellings or typos in there. Just read through it one more time, make sure that it's all looking on the up and up.
Yep.
Then, once you get it uploaded, we hope, and if you don't, you need to come talk to us. We hope you have some sort of SEO tool on your website. What this is good for is you are going to want to make sure that you have a meta description in there. You're going to want to make sure you have a meta description, and you're going to want to make sure you have the title properly tagged in there as well. That is what Google will look at first when it goes to look at your blog. It will say, hey, what do they say this blog is about? Now, if you have a blog about marketing and the title and the meta description is about power tools, Google's going to say, your meta description stinks, I'm going with what the content is, and it will pull its own stuff out. But Google likes when they can trust what you have in there because then the work is already done and it serves up what you want it to say, not what Google randomly pulls from your blog.
And this is going to be when people search and they come up with, their whole pages and pages and pages of results, what pops up right underneath the clickable link title. So it's the description that you read. If you leave it blank, sometimes it'll just stay blank. Lots of times Google will fill it in with whatever they think is appropriate. But use that space that's another touch point, another selling point, another place you can put your information that you want to get across.
And entice people to click on the content you're putting out there.
Right.
So that is so important as you're doing it. Meta tags, they're not so much a thing anymore. You want the tags that tell people what it's about so they can click on them. But meta tags are not, those are kind of a thing of the past.
Right.
In fact, a lot of SEO tools that you can put on your website anymore don't have that.
Yeah.
They have the meta description and the title, and that's it. So, and those are the things that we want you to focus on when you're uploading blogs. If what we just said is a bunch of gibberish to you and you have no idea where to go from here, you need to call us because these things are so vital to getting your blogs out there. If you have an incredibly written blog that would sell the heck out of your product because it solves the problem of the end user and nobody finds it,
It doesn't do anybody any good.
it does nobody any good. It's a waste of your time. So this is probably one of the most important parts of getting your blog out there is making sure that it's uploaded properly, that it has good images with it, that the images are alt tagged, and that the blog itself has the meta description and the title properly done in it.
2 extra tiny bonus tips.
Yes.
Speaking of images, make sure your image is sized appropriately.
Please.
Don't upload a ginormous image because it will take forever to load and it'll just take a bunch of space on your website that can be used for other things. So make sure your image is sized appropriately.
Yes.
That'd be number 1. Number 2, and this is something we have talked about a lot in the past, but it cannot be overlooked. Once you upload that blog, please, for the love of everything, check it on the front end.
Yes.
Check to make sure that it looks the way you want it to look because please. Because the last thing that you want is for people to do a search, come across your information, you've got a great title, you've got a great description, they're super excited to read it, they click through and it takes them to a blog that winds up having a 4-size font or is all messed up and the content is all over the place and you'd think, no, that won't happen. It happens more often than you think.
Yes, websites are wonky sometimes.
Yeah.
They reformat things that you didn't mean to have formatted a certain way. It gets all wonky, especially if you're copying, pasting from a Word document.
Right.
It might look fine on the back end, but that formatting went all sorts of crazy when it transferred to the front end.
Yeah, so just take the extra 30 seconds
Seriously.
to check it on the front end and see what it looks like. And that way, if there's any mistakes, if it looks weird, anything like that, you can fix it right then before you've got people searching it and finding it and then coming and telling you about it.
Yes. Because you don't want to hear from a client first.
No.
No. Please
Not
don't.
about something being wrong.
No.
You want them to be excited about
Yes.
the good stuff.
Yeah. That
So.
you want to hear from your clients. One extra bonus tip.
Ooh.
Usually April's the queen of the bonus tips. I got one for you this time.
What is it?
Push your blog out on your social platforms.
Yep.
That is one other way to get it out there.
Yeah.
And tagging and uploading, that's all very important, and that's how Google can help find it. But help your users find it other ways. Don't rely on Google to push out your blog for you.
Right.
Get it out there.
Help your users help yourself,
Yes.
basically.
Help us help you. You can push it out via a newsletter.
I was just gonna say
Yes,
that.
Please do newsletters. They're great. Email is a beautiful way to market to your clients. And then your social platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, all of the things. Use those, utilize those to get your content out. Your blog, all content, when you create content, you don't want it to just be, here's the content, it lives in one place and there's only one way for my users to get to it. You spent the time on that blog, dang it. Get it out there to all the different ways you can get it. I mean, utilize the heck out of that.
Yeah.
Get your time, make your time more worth it by utilizing it in all of the different ways you possibly can.
That's right. Look at all those bonus tips. Last video of the series filled with bonus tips.
All right, so we will see you back in February. Hope you've had a great start to your 2020, and we are excited to be sharing more with you next month.
That's right. See ya.
Bye.